Now, in the United States, a few things worth mentioning. Now, as you know, today is the day where Donald Trump and Joe Biden, well, they turned around, they're both officially going to be the nominees of their party. What happens next is around summertime in the US, winter our time, around July, they have their big conventions when it's officially known, but basically these are the advertorial days where everyone stands around and says that Biden is the second coming or Trump is the evilest ever, or the other way round, that Biden is the worst ever and Trump is the second coming. But there is somebody that I wanted to pay a little bit of attention to because he's polling 15%. Now, you don't see this in the head-to-heads, but he's polling 15%. Now, whether that 15% is enough to stop Joe Biden or Donald Trump from being the president, we'll all have to learn together. But Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is a person who used to be a Democrat, so presumably takes from them, but who knows, but now is running as an independent. Now, I'm not going to pretend that he hasn't said some pretty kooky things, of which I deeply disagree with, but 15% of the vote is 15% of the vote. So you should pay some attention to what he's planning to do, because remember, if you have 10% of the vote, you actually qualify as being able to make it to the presidential debates. So if there was a debate, it would be a three-way debate between Biden, Trump, Kennedy. And when 70% of the country doesn't want to vote for Trump or Biden, maybe the guy in the middle can turn 15 into 17, 17 into 19, 20%, who knows? But he apparently has decided on whom his vice presidential candidate is going to be. He'll announce it in the next couple of weeks. But some of the people on the shortlist, wow. Apparently Jesse Ventura, the former Minnesota governor, professional wrestler before that, and then the great Aaron Rodgers, who was, of course, supposed to be playing with the New York Jets next season. But he's a man who has been injured. In between training camp, he may end up as the vice presidential candidate. Watch this space.